Hi Aries, welcome to Free Your Spirit Healing. This is going to be messages for you for your highest good for the month of July. Hope you're keeping cool out there if you're in a hot place like I am. It's super hot here in Arizona. Let's see what's coming in for you for next month, for July, or whenever you're watching this. This is July. What can Aries expect in July? I'm also using the Light Seers Tarot deck to mix it up a bit. There's something you're holding on to or keeping quiet. Something you're holding on to. Something you cherish. Something that's valuable to you, that you don't want to part with. And this could be something valuable as in something physical, or it could be something mental, an idea, a construct, a way of life. It's something that you value greatly though. Something that you're protective over. And in July, it's something that you're exploring very deeply, and in your exploration of how you hold this person, place, thing, idea, you are seeing a new perspective on it. There's some kind of epiphany you've had, some kind of enlightenment around it. And I feel like it's brought you emotional insights in the feeling sense, more in touch with your own emotions of what you want to conjure for your future. And the idea that you're having around this thing, it could be something, it's something very valuable, but it could be something that could bring you wealth or finance or of some description. It could bring that to you when you let go of it or share it, but it's something that needs protecting. So it may be that you're figuring out something or someone. It could be that you're figuring out what that looks like to open up to other possibilities around it. And this could be something that could go global, something that could go viral, something that actually has a lot of destined luck attached to it, something that's in divine timing. If it's some sort of collaboration, the timing hasn't been right yet, but you're now looking at what the timing is. And it could be something that when you find something presented to do with it, it's attached to a headache. There's like a lot of conflicting information. There's something about it that feels divine and hopeful, but the general energy around it is conflictual and takes some kind of change. and that feels just very overwhelming or burdensome. It would take a lot of effort for the change to occur, and would be heartbreaking or devastating or upsetting in the outcome. So it's almost like there's a lot of fear around what could go wrong, or what could happen that wouldn't be in alignment or joyful. And that fear, I feel like it stemmed from something you've experienced, so that could be holding you back from what you truly desire with this thing or person or situation. And it seems that you are putting your energy or focusing your energy internally back on yourself. How can you invest in yourself? I feel like this is really about self-investment for July. Oh, I nearly said January. So maybe something that happened in January, or there may be something that comes to fruition in January 2026. But if this is around a person, let's see what the Three of Cups is about. There may be someone else involved. And so I feel that you will be guarding yourself and redirecting your focus back to building and cultivating your purpose and your finance, and you're building your empire. And I feel that if this is someone coming in who you've already dealt with, who's already hurt you or betrayed you in some way, it's almost like because they've done that, you now see it as a big burden and a big headache, and you are turning away from it. You're not interested, and I feel like you're closed off to whatever it is they're bringing, even though they're bringing what you asked for before. It's almost like it's too much too late. It's not too little too late, it's too much too late. It's almost like the floodgates are opening, and the expression is there, and this is what you desired once upon a time, but it's almost like now you are guarding your heart, and you are focused on your own long-term stability, and figuring out who's on your team, who you can rely on. Oh wow, yeah, very introspective month for you, Aries, in new beginnings and starting again and taking action on new things, possibly new things with new people, maybe getting out and meeting new people, going to events or creating events even, and events that you've really put a lot of thought into how you are presenting yourself and what action you are taking, and what action you're taking to protect yourself as well, to protect your peace and your heart and your current situation. And with the new inspirations that you receive in July, you are in a processing mode. You've got like the three internal processing cards here with the Hangman, Four of Swords, and the Hermit. So they're really screaming at me for that's what you're going to be doing in July, is figuring things out for yourself, like really spending time with yourself to get your own answers rather than seeking externally. And that will really assist you drawing back and drawing on your own experiences. And it's almost like you're building and creating things in your mind before you apply them. So it feels like a slight pause, like you've pressed the pause button so that you can so that when you do move, you move with purpose, and it's in a very clear direction. And there is something that you are leaving behind and cutting out, something that has a clear ending that you will be reflecting on. And in that ending, I feel like it's bringing you a sense of clarity at what can be done moving forwards that's going to be new and not connected to the old. And cutting out something that was draining on your energy, something that was actually creating the opposite of what you truly want. And what you truly want is abundance and expansion. Oh, I had this thing about expansion. It was saying that there's two different types of was it fear? There's like a fear when you withdraw, or there's a fear when you step outside your comfort zone. And the first one, the fear when you withdraw, is based on past experiences of being hurt or shut down or in some way. And then the fear that creates expansion is when you're stepping past that and into the unknown in an open-hearted way. So one is like when your heart is closed and you withdraw, and the other one is when you're healed and your heart is open, and then you're able to move into something that's more expansive. But I mean, that's scary too, isn't it, if you've never done it before? And I haven't explained it very well, but I hope you get the idea, because I should go back and listen to it and reiterate it better. It was something Alyssa Nobriga, it was one of her videos. She talked about that, about fear being something that holds you back or something that can expand you. So I feel like you're stepping past your fear, you're ending some kind of cycle of fear and expanding yourself. So and bringing what you have to offer that is valuable, and getting clear with yourself. And I feel like you've bossed up a bit, you've upgraded or up-leveled yourself in some way, and you're steering your own ship, and your confidence has grown. You might also be you might also have an idea or be planning some kind of a little trip for yourself that includes going to the ocean or sea. So you might be doing some immersing in water, and that will be very good for you. And surrendering your emotions. Some kind of clearing is going to happen in July, where you do some kind of physical clearing of yourself. So that might look like going in the sea and cleansing all your stresses away, or taking a bath or a shower or something. And in doing that, I feel that you're gonna be really aware of the energetic repercussions of that positive experience. You're going to feel renewed, and it's going to restore balance for you. It's going to readdress the balance in something. You're definitely doing some deep soul searching in July and cutting something out that has been it's still been like eating away at you a little bit, I think, but you've got your head around things and you're making peace with what is, and finding your own balance. That's awesome. I like that for you. And there may be someone coming in July who you meet, who assists you in direction, who gives you physical assistance, as well as matches your energy and gives you good advice. So that's nice. Some possibly a fire sign giving you advice, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You might also be dealing with a Libra. A lot of Libra there. And there's also the earth signs and water signs. So everyone is on the deck. Let's see what Starseed wants to say for you, Aries, for July. Ooh. Wait. Oh, wow. Okay, so this I feel really ties in with the feeling of you going internal. Oh, you might be dealing with a Virgo as well, or you may have a lot of Virgo in your chart. With the Hangman and the Hermit and the Four of Swords. It says, wait, it's not time yet. Things are being woven. So your internal time is just as important as the time where you actually produce. And you may find yourself in meditation time or in dreams, or just before you go to sleep, as you're going to sleep. You may find yourself getting into a trance-like state and coming out of your body and seeing the whole planet and seeing the bigger picture. Or you may be exposed to something that you watch that helps give you a sense of the vastness of the universe. Or you may do meditations in a garden around a flower or a bee, or something small. You might see something like an insect and feel the contrast of how small things can be and how big things can be, like mountains. But yeah, connecting yourself with the universe and with your guides and the powers that be, and trusting in the timing of things. So July, you will be sinking deeper into trust, and your intuitive skills are being honed. Let's see what they're hidden. Wow. Oh, and doing some self-healing. Hello. The healing temple, restoration, cure, safety. So yeah, I feel like the retreat thing is also asking yourself, am I safe? And seeing the situations that you retreat from, you're retreating because they unnerve you or wobble you or don't feel right. So you're sinking more into trusting that it's okay to have alone time, and you're allowed to steer your ship in that direction as well. There's also a lot of like purpley blues in those two cards. So again, that's reiterating your connection to spirit. And under there, you also have the gathering, community, kinship, companionship. So I feel like that is also allowing you to be choosy on who you're spending your time with, and recognizing the people who you feel akin to, who are your tribe. Like really getting clear with yourself on whose energy you are comfortable with being around, and who you allow into your circle, and getting clear on your own boundaries. So that's going to be big for you in July. Have a lovely month of July, and thanks for tuning in. Please like the video and subscribe if you haven't already.